We are here with our 2008 Yamaha WR250X. In this series of videos, you will see 4 parts showing us turn a completely stock bike into what you see in front of us. Now there's nothing too crazy going on. We got a few different things that I'll throw up on the screen here right before we get into the actual video showing what you'll see in each part. Again, thanks for checking it out and let's get into it. Up next on the mods list are these blue Pro Taper bars. They have a Henry Reed bend, which actually very closely mimics the current bars on there. But these are nice and aluminum, where these are steel. And I realized I said aluminum funny. So, first things up, we're gonna pop these controls off and get ready to take these bars down. Something you guys missed is I cut off the end of my clutch lever here to give me a little 2-finger clutch pull so that I'm not hitting my other knuckles when I'm popping the clutch. And I just kind of rounded it with a file to make it look nice. I'll replace this with an easy pull lever whenever, well, money allows. I also picked up one of these dirt bike mirrors. It's all plastic. I'm sure it's some sort of glass-filled nylon or something that's more sturdy than you realize, but we'll see how long this thing holds up. I have to clean those up. Everything's off the bars over here. This is nice and free, ready to pull them off. There we go. This has 2 little holes here. I'm not sure if I'll have to transfer those or not, but we'll find out. I try to start projects with gloves, but they always become more of a pain in the ass than they're worth. Especially when you're wire wheeling, you don't want to be using the gloves because they get caught in there, they get wrapped up, and then you're in big trouble. Handlebars are in place, all ready to move on to our next mod. Got all my controls adjusted for where they felt right while sitting here. Maybe I'll tweak them once I ride it. But keeping with the Supermoto styling of the bike. While I was looking, I came across these Acerbis, I guess that's how you say it, Supermoto Handguards. They have a shape that I liked to them. Very heavy duty clamp, and then a nice crossbar here. Main reason I picked these is because of this Delrin slider here. that goes on the outside of the bar. Should hopefully protect my bars good and my bike well. Let's start throwing them on. Come with all this clamping stuff to fit the different size bars. You got 2 different sizes. Looks like these are for 7/8, and these are probably for your fat bars, your 1 1/8. Alright, it's probably gonna take some adjusting and finagling, but we'll see what we can do. Now it's time to get this grip off so we can throw our proper grip on and the bark buster for this side. So I see a lot of people struggle with trying to get these grips off. This is maybe something that I learned 20 years ago now from a friend I used to ride BMX with. His dad actually showed us this trick. You can blow air with an air gun underneath the grip, and it'll cause a little air cushion that'll allow you just to slide it off. And the same with putting a new one on. If you have a hole on the end, you can put the nozzle in from this end and do it, but this one's sealed up, and since these are the factory Yamaha grips and they're in okay shape, I'm gonna try to get it off without destroying it. So, I'll show you what it looks like, and hopefully it goes smooth on camera. Well, that got a little difficult there for a second because I forgot to turn the air compressor back on. So, let's finish getting this grip off now that we have air pressure. There we go, that made a little more sense. So looking at this throttle tube, looks like we're gonna have to cut the end off here some so that we can get our other Supermoto handguard on there. Nice and flush to the bar end. So, all right, so to cut this end off here, we are going to try using this. It's just like your standard pipe cutter. I'm gonna run it around it and see if we can't pop the end of this plastic off. So first I'm gonna loosen up my throttle tube and slide it out some so I don't cut my bars. Well, that didn't go perfectly smooth, but it also didn't go too bad, so we'll clean it up a little bit. We did snap the end off, just wasn't a perfectly clean cut, so a little quick burr, clean her up.